Hello students, our last topic from this chapter, basic concepts of organic chemistry, basic principles and concepts of organic chemistry is carbocations and carbanions. Carbocations and carbanions. Okay, carbanions. Carbocations and carbanions. What are these carbocations? Let us first come to the first one, which is carbocations. Cations means you can guess a carbon containing a positive charge should be known as carbocations, and you are correct that carbocations are those species in which a carbon is lacking a pair of electrons in its valence shell. So let me give you an example how these carbocations are formed. Okay, suppose there is a compound hydrogen, this one, methyl bromide. Okay, now you know that there is a difference in their electronegativity between this carbon and bromine. Okay, now which one is more electronegative? Obviously bromine. So as per the concept of heterolytic fission, this should happen. This should happen. So what exactly will be performed? The thing that will be formed is both the species CH3 and Br will be separated out. Now the question is, which one of them will acquire a positive charge and which one of them will acquire a negative charge? You know, according to the resonance, you have gone through several points, resonance and something else also, that the arrowhead indicates that negative charge will be formed here on the head of bromine, whereas this carbon will acquire a positive charge. So here a carbocation is formed where a carbon is having, actually the carbon is forming 3 bonds. The carbon is able to share 3 of its outermost shell electrons, but the 1 electron is missing, the 4th electron is missing. That electron is taken up by bromine. Okay, so this is how carbocations are formed. Now the question is, how many types of carbocations are there? Totally on the basis of number of carbon atoms to which the carbon is attached, it is categorized as 3 points. Okay, number 1 degree carbocation, number 2 degree carbocation, number 3 degree carbocation, or you can call it as primary, this one as secondary, and this one as tertiary carbocation. So I am going to give you some examples of all these type of carbocations. Let us come to primary carbocation. Primary carbocation is a species in which the carbon which is having positive charge will be connected to one or no carbon. Okay, I am considering that it is connected to one carbon. Okay, and the other 2 are hydrogen. This carbon may contain 3 more hydrogen. So this is an example of primary carbocation. Let us come to 2 degree or secondary carbocation. Secondary, in case of secondary carbocation, the carbon which is carrying the positive charge will be connected to 2 more carbons, okay, and 1 hydrogen. Maybe this one is CH3, this one is CH3. Okay, so this is an example of secondary carbocation, and you can guess what is a tertiary carbocation, a 3rd degree carbocation, 3 degree carbocation. Okay, tertiary carbocation, a 3 degree carbocation. Obviously the carbon which is attached to 3 more carbons is called, or will be categorized as a tertiary carbocation. Okay, now the question is, in between all these 3 types of carbocations, which one is stable, which one is more stable, and which one is less stable? So let me tell you that you have learned it earlier that methyl CH3 group is known as CH3 is group is known as having plus I effect. So it has the tendency to push the electrons away to the next carbon. So here only one methyl group is there. Okay, here two methyl groups are there, and here three methyl groups are present. So you tell me which one will be stable? Obviously the third one will be stable. How? Because as these CH3 groups are pushing the electrons away towards this carbon, the positive charge is somehow being stabilized by the electrons which is coming towards this carbon. The density of electron is increased in this carbon. Why? Because of the pushing of the other methyl group. So there three methyls are pushing away the electrons. So altogether the density of electrons is highest in this case, in the third case, and as a result this positive charge will be somehow be stabilized by these electrons, and that is why it is more stable. And the order of stability will be 3 degree, greater than 2 degree, greater than 1 degree. So this is how carbocations are how we can guess the stability of the carbocations. So carbocations, what did we learn? We learned that carbocations are positively charged species. Three types of carbocations are there: 1 degree, 2 degree, or 3 degree. 1 degree, 2 degree, and 3 degree, and in between 1 degree, 2 degree, and 3 degree carbocations are more stable. Why? Because of the plus I effects of the connected carbons. Okay, let us come to an example. I'm giving you an example. You will have to tell me which one is more stable. I am writing three compounds. Okay, one is this one, CH2 plus, and the other one is see, both of them are examples of carbocations. Now the question is which one is more stable, this one or this one? I say this one is more stable. Why? Because see, just watch it. Okay, see, here is a double bond single bond plus combination, so resonance can be possible in here. Okay, so we will get almost 5 canonical structures here. Okay, but in this case only 2 canonical structures we will get. Okay, only 2 canonical structures we will get. So I already told you in the last video that more the number of canonical structures, more will be its stability. As it is having more canonical structures, this carbocation is more stable than the second one. Okay, so let us come to carboanion. What are carboanion? Carboanions, obviously, if we know that what is carbocation, then we must know what is carboanion. Carboanions are those species which carry a negative charge, an extra pair of electrons, an unshared pair of electrons. So the carbons carrying a negative charge, are known as carboanions. Okay, the species. Okay, now this is an example of, you can call it a primary carbocation. This one is also a primary carbocation. I told you, if one or none carbons are connected to the carbon which is negatively charged, then it will be called as a primary carbocation. Okay, next this will be a secondary carbocation, obviously R H C minus. Okay, and this one will be a tertiary carbocation. Okay, fine. Now the thing is, these two are primary carbocations, this is a secondary carbocation, and this one is a tertiary carbocation. Now if we discuss the stability of these carbocations, you will see that this is the most stable carbocations. Okay, this one. Why? Because see, this carbon is already negatively charged. and these methyl or alkyl groups are pushing the electrons towards carbon. So the carbon which is already negatively charged, it will not be able to take more electrons which are coming from the alkyl groups, and as a result you will see that this compound or this species will get unstable. Okay, so the most stable will be this one. Most stable will be this one, as no methyl group or no alkyl groups are present to push the electron towards the central carbon atom. Here one is present, here two are present, and here three are present. Okay, so in this case the repulsion will be most, and in this case the stability will be least, and in this case the repulsion will be least and the stability will be most. So this is what these are the things which are the last topic of this chapter, carbocations and carbocations. It will be very much useful when you will be in class 12. Okay, so don't forget to read it. Okay, don't forget to go through the videos. Okay, bye everyone.